morning. Today is February 28th, 2019. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. I'd like to call this meeting of the Logan County Commissioners to order. Please rise to the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Brings us to item 3. Any citizen desiring to be heard?
Yes, sir. My name is Robbie Rapola. I'm with VI Marketing and Branding, and we represent the Oklahoma Highway Safety Office.
Robbie, could you repeat your name just
Sure.
real slowly? So
It's Robbie with an I-E, R-O-B-B-I-E, Rapola, R-E-P as in Peter, O-L-A.
And you're with who?
I'm with VI Marketing and Branding. And then we represent the Oklahoma Highway Safety Office as
Thank
well
you.
as several other state agencies, TSET, the Department of Tourism. Actually, we've filmed in Byron's twice, I think. Once for TSET and one for tourism. And so we've been here quite a bit. The Oklahoma Highway Safety Office is continuing on with its motorcycle safety campaign that it has started last year called Road Science. That campaign includes today's filming and commercials, includes multiple platforms and social media, as well as our commercial campaigns. All those materials are now being put together with hopes to shoot in April, sometime in early April. We are looking for a 2-lane road with a single dotted passing lane in the middle, so it's just 2 lanes with a single line, or the dotted line. We expect that it would be a 1-day shoot. It's kind of growing because of all the campaign items. I'll know within the next 5 to 10 days, but wanted to stop in today to just kind of start conversation, find out who would be best to coordinate with, and see as we move forward to a date, and hopefully setting up a road that would be just in the southern part of Logan County, just across Waterloo, somewhere in that area. That puts us a little closer to where all of our assets will be for that time frame. There'll be drones, there'll be cameras, there'll be multiple camera units. It'll be really organized and laid out prior to the event so that we know. We discussed the needs of most likely needing to have officers on site to do intermittent traffic releases. No problem there. And then I certainly have references in Oklahoma City for all the shoots that we've done down there with them, in closing roads and doing the same type of stuff.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming and letting us know what's on the horizon, the near horizon.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
We got to act kind of quickly. So what we'll take that, and we've got a little time in our meeting agenda here at the end where the commissioners could talk about things, and we'll chat a little bit about it, and then maybe put it on the agenda. We'll talk about maybe putting it on the agenda, but that's about all we can do during this portion of our.
Who should I coordinate as we start to get actually the materials and an idea of what the day would look like, whether we're beyond the time
I
frame?
would say the chairman. Thank you.
So reach back out to your office, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's great.
You can reach back. And it sounds like you're talking about that there. You're talking about it's in District 1, which is my district anyway. So
Yeah, that's why I reached you originally. So
Okay.
that's great. I should have all that information in the next 5 to 10 business
You
days.
reached out to me originally. I wanted the board to be aware of this, and
Yeah.
just in case.
We greatly appreciate it. We greatly appreciate it. We'll work closely with your sheriff's department and everyone else that you'd like this to happen.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you all so much.
Any other citizen desiring to be heard?
I may be on the agenda.
You are.
Erin Samwell with Department of Environmental Quality.
Okay, yeah, in just a little bit, we'll
Okay.
get right to you. All right, thank you. Let's see, item 4, consideration of possible action on approving minutes for February 15th, 2019.
I will make the motion to approve.
I'll second Mike's motion.
Have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes without objection. Item 5, consideration of possible action to approve brownfield assessment application for county's 6-story building.
I completed the application as the board requested. I sent it off to Ms. Samwell, asked her to review it. She caught a couple of typos, asked me to fix. Other than that, this is the final copy that will be submitted as the application for the testing.
So, look good to you?
Yep, it does.
What's the odds?
I think you're gonna get an assessment, and I think you're gonna get a cleanup from the site cleanup assistance program.
That'd be awesome.
How long does it take to process the application, do you know?
The application doesn't take very long to process. The purchase order to get a contractor out here to do the testing sometimes takes a little bit of time.
Late spring, do you think would be probable?
Yeah, I would say this is the beginning of March, so yeah, I'd say late spring, early summer. We would probably be testing and getting you the results. The results don't take that long to get once they actually get out there.
And is it another application process for the cleanup?
No, because when we do the testing, we'll ask them to do cost estimates. And so for cleanup, and then I can turn around and hand that to the site cleanup assistance program. They can take those cost estimates and say, yeah, we have money to do that.
Okay.
Sweet.
I know.
I'll make a motion we approve.
Oh, I second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes
Do you want to take a copy with you? Need me to
Yeah.
formally send it? How
No,
do you-
I'll just take this copy, and if it's signed, I can use that for our application.
Yeah, I didn't know how many originals you needed. We signed 3 originals. I can retain one. Do you need more than one?
One's fine, yeah.
And thanks for your help and time.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, thank you very much. This
you're
is-
welcome. I'm
Exciting.
excited too.
Very much so.
There you go.
Do you need me to stay for any more?
Well, else you just love boredom. Because we're going to get into the
I mean, we
administrative
thought
portion of
about
this.
paying
Well, I have a call with EPA, so I got plenty of boredom on the way.
Thank you very much.
Aaron.
Thank you all.
Thanks.
That's good.
Okay.
Sounds very positive.
And thanks, Troy, for helping move that along for us.
You're welcome.
All right, item 6. Consideration and possible action to rescind award of bid 2019-12 for asphalt laid in place and re-award bid. We were asked to put this back on the agenda to talk about maybe possibility there was a misunderstanding at the last
I think I
time.
was looking at apples and oranges. You
So-
know, and not recognizing the difference when it was before me before, so I
Okay.
would like to change my bid.
Well, that's why we put it back on here. We didn't want to, it
I
wasn't one of
understand.
those things for,
Right.
we just wanted to give you the opportunity to do the lowest best or
Exactly,
whatever.
exactly.
Can I just, to clarify for the
Yes, sir.
record?
Go ahead.
The 5-month laid in place bid
Certainly.
was for 2 different types of product, a virgin asphalt and a recycled asphalt. And they were included in the same bid package for the different districts in the different zones. When the board was comparing numbers, I think we got, some were looking at recycled numbers at the same time, others were looking at virgin, and we weren't comparing the same product. So that's what's
Yeah.
brought us back to here to make sure we're on the same page.
So if I may, to kind of follow on with that, what, we only voted on one of the 2 different types
That is
that could have
correct.
been contracted, so we need to come back and do this anyway to kind of because we need to vote on both. So the first one we voted on, which we were looking at the wrong stuff, was Monty and I were looking at the virgin asphalt, and I
Right.
think that's what we awarded to Haskell Lemon. I don't think the numbers have changed on that, so
Right.
Monty, is that something that you still?
Yeah, I was gonna stay with Haskell. Lemon.
Okay,
Right.
and I think I will too.
And I'm changing the Haskell Lemon.
Okay.
So I think you have an
That's the
option.
lowest bid.
Okay, so I think you have an option to make a motion, to do 2 separate motions, or I think you can make it all in one motion pointing out the virgin and the recycled, however you all want to do it. I just need to know how to record it.
All right, well, let's look at the
Well,
recycle.
I would make a,
Oh, go ahead.
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna make a motion to rescind the actions that we did and re-award all 3 districts instead of just 2 districts
Yes,
to Haskell Lemon
yes.
For
virgin and.
both
And-
products.
Yes, for both
virgin and
products.
recycled asphalt.
Correct.
Because
It
Mike
does,
originally went with Atlas, but he wants to switch over to Haskell Lemon
Correct.
in the lowest bid.
and then on recycled, they do appear to be the lowest on that as well, so I support that.
Is that a second?
I Mike.
I seconded it.
Mike,
Oh,
Mike
okay.
seconded it.
I believe.
We have a motion and a second, for both the virgin and recycled asphalt award. Any further discussion? Anything else needed, Troy, that you can think of?
No, I think that fixes.
Okay. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passes unanimously. All right. Item 7, consideration and possible action on approving a resolution accepting $300,000 as beneficiary of Logan County Public Works Authority and
Oh,
distributing
yeah.
equally to the highway districts.
To District 2.
I tell you what, we'll compromise. We'll,
What?
3 minus 2 is 1. So, yeah, we'll work that.
I'll say we arm wrestle for it.
You two arm wrestle for it.
I'm ready.
I don't want.
I'll make a motion that we accept.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion
Sure.
passes unanimously. Yes, ma'am.
Chairman, items 8, 9, and 13 have nothing today.
Good.
8, 9, and 13. Okay, item 10. Consideration and possible action on approving the following permanent road crossing permit for Coxcom Incorporated. That's a .875 coax line. Looks like it's over around your area, Mike.
Yeah, we don't.
It says 3 on the deal here, but the location South Pine.
Yeah.
Industrial on Pine,
It could be 3.
It's close to one of y'all.
dirt.
Anyway, it's a public utility, is that not correct?
Yeah.
I'll move we approve.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes without objection. Item 11, consideration and possible action on the consent agenda. Sign lots of stuff.
Not sure where the sign
This,
is.
that page right there.
Oh, there it is, okay.
They're gonna quit raining.
Well, I tell you, I'm about tired of this.
Sure, it's supposed to snow this weekend.
You know, we're out of the chip. I gotta put pontoons on my tractor out there now, just on the bulldozer, to keep it above water.
Tired.
Terrible.
Shale roads got slick from all the ice accumulating on them. They're nice and flat. Oh my.
They do freeze.
You'd be
man.
sanding them.
They don't pothole out.
I always said to make a good county commissioner, need a good drought. But we ain't had it this winter.
Oh, I'm praying.
I know the farmers don't like the drought.
Yeah, well. It's pretty dusty. But yeah,
Don't like them.
this
Cedar
wetness
trees
has
are.
got me behind on everything.
It's done that to all of us, Mike.
Yeah, I know it. The whole dang state. I hear you.
That's one of the challenges with publishing a schedule of, projects.
Well, it's the 21st century. They shouldn't be like that.
Then folks ask you, well, 2 years ago you said you were gonna do this one this year. Well, what's up?
Right.
Didn't know it was gonna rain for 6 months.
Yep. Some get it, some don't.
I've seen it worse. Lots worse. We have too money.
Yeah. I've seen it a lot better too.
Now I remember back in, I think it was '89, maybe it was '88, but Man, it rained solid for like 3 months. Didn't hardly get a ray of sunshine for 3 months.
In '86, we had some big floods and
Oh, yeah. We did.
Okay. So 1973. Enid, America got 17 inches of rain in 3 hours.
There you go, see? How do you prepare for that? No.
You don't.
No way. Yeah, it was my second year and we got like 12 inches within like 3 hours. Had to redo part of I-35 because of it right there south of Guinea Marine.
you think this bad, there's a lot of people laying down there in the hospital.
Yeah,
A lot worse shape than we are.
we don't have a stamp on this.
No kidding.
Ain't no need
No, they
lying
just
about
got
this.
handed to me, so they didn't get stamped. Sarah just got them done, so just, yeah, sign across there.
Can't believe Damon didn't bring donuts today.
Tight one.
It was front and center at Missy's Day at the Capitol.
Oh yeah, they were all there for that.
Yeah.
Roadshow.
How it is,
That Capitol's interesting.
So it was.
They did on consent agenda items,
No,
we'll pass them now.
election board claim. Alcoholic beverage tax.
$2,227. 15 grand on Guthrie.
Where's Meridian have anything?
I don't think it's works that way, Monty. After you asked that the last time I started, it works like your fuel dollar distribution. It's all on a formula in the
Right.
pot and then redistributed.
Oh, we get hot tax then?
Well, if the bill down there passes, we could get sand tax.
Saying, oh yeah, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, what?
Sand tax. There's a
Sand
bill down there that
rock.
will allow counties to implement
So-
a aggregate
How
tax.
do you say that you want a piece of that pot pie without people misunderstanding what you're saying? I just don't. I don't know.
Supposedly it goes specifically to roads.
Exactly.
Actually, the way it reads, the way that what I saw yesterday reads is it would go to the CERB program, which filters to
Oh,
roads.
really? Part of it or all of it or, because there were two bills.
Yeah, I'm not quite
Is
sure.
that so CEDs can get 12.5% right out of the top?
And ODOT can get 6% inspection
But
fees.
it would be, it would allow it up to a 10 cent per ton on an aggregate mining operation.
That's a long bill.
Are we done with consent?
We are.
I'll move we approve the consent agenda
Second.
items.
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none. Gentlemen, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion approved. Okay, item 12, claim, consideration of possible action on approving claims for payment February 2019.
Oh, boy.
Out of compliance.
It's a very small staff this time.
Well,
Short month.
Guess we were holding on up front.
I think a lot of my people were sick this last month, so.
We just did a damn good
Sometimes
job.
stuff just happens, I mean.
No, I'll pass it. I was holding on to them.
It was you, Logan. Fire department.
The long stare gives it away.
Donut convention.
I think it's districts.
Board of prisoners.
You know, it's pretty bad. I go into Missy's anymore with the granddaughters, and they call me by my first name. And they know the granddaughters. And this is starting to get expensive. Because they've got to have all the sprinkles, all the other stuff.
I'll make a motion we approve the claims.
I'll say.
Have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes without objection. All right. Item 14, any citizen desiring to be heard? None left. Hearing none. Item 15, comments, announcements, questions by the Board of Commissioners. Mike?
I was informed by ODOT yesterday that the right-of-way clearing, in other words, moving utilities, that money has been encumbered, and DCP will get started on that come Monday, barring weather conditions.
For what?
For Luther Road for the first 2 miles.
Okay.
And
Okay. Great.
locating the oil pipelines that go under Luther Road and making it shovel ready and on the list that ODOT wants. Be about 3 months.
I went to the CED meeting on Tuesday and I asked Troy to email y'all the financial statements out of that and the 5-year plan and then Division 4's projects. So if y'all got any concerns on our 5-year plan, we probably ought to start talking about it because they're gonna start, redoing that. But I think we're committed to that. I think we're in good shape.
Yeah, I think on the 5-year plan, wouldn't we start that around May, June timeframe? If we want, to be realistic, normally we do it around October. But, that's we're a little behind our curve by that time.
Well, I know that they're getting more money in and.
But that's the challenge that we have doing our 5-year plans. They don't give us our numbers until after June.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
And, yeah, but how can we put a plan together if we don't have numbers? That's.
You got something to work with.
We can give them a wish list of projects.
That's basically what we're doing.
Our list's so long and deep now, I don't think we gotta worry about it. That's all I got.
Thank you, sir.
And it was pointed out down there that Logan County does their own 5-year plans. Which I'm proud of. I'm glad we do our own plan.
Good.
We don't need CEDs to do our plans, so.
Did you point that out?
I did not.
You mind me asking?
The CED manager pointed it out.
Oh, good for her. I'm glad she's woken up.
It looks good too. We got a nice plan.
All right, item 16.
I'll move with adjourn.
Second.
Have a motion and second. Any further discussion? Hearing none. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. We are adjourned.